Now I'm going to show you how to make the best seafood marinara sauce that you've ever tasted. We've got our pasta. We've got some beautiful shark Bay prawns, shark Bay Cuttlefish, a bit of Saddletail Snapper, all local seafood. We've got some beautiful sea salt, some capers, a few little currants which I've soaked in some red wine vinegar, some toasted pine nuts, local fresh in-season garlic, fresh parsley, basil, some beautiful truss tomatoes which I've diced up, and a little bit of lemon from the local garden. So we're going to start off by bringing over the pan. So I've had this preheating, add our oil to it, it's nice and hot, and we're going to add our garlic, which I've just crushed, so leaving them quite whole, and a few prawns, a couple of bits of that fish, some cuttlefish, add some salt, and then a wee bit of pepper. So you can hear that's still cooking, so what I'm going to do is give that a bit of a shake, and then bring it back over onto the stove. So guys, then I'm going to add some beautiful fresh chopped tomato. I don't want to add too much tomato. I don't want it to be overkill with red sauce. I just want that beautiful freshness to mix through the pasta with a little bit of the juice from the sauce. In here, my pasta, I'm just going to throw in a handful, making sure it's loose as it's going in. 30 seconds in there, it'll float to the top and away we go. So I'm just going to mix that tomato around, just so it sort of breaks up a little bit and the seafood keeps cooking. Stir my pasta a little bit just to make sure that it doesn't stick together. That's the whole purpose of the semolina. So guys, the pasta sauce is almost done. Okay, there's not much to it. We're going to add a few pine nuts, a few of my soaked currants, a few capers, basil, and tear some amazing fresh parsley, some of that beautiful lemon from the garden with the microplane, and then we're going to bring our pasta over, and that's just floating to the top now. You can see how loose that is now. Now, if you get a little bit of that water in there, a little bit of that juice from the pasta, it's okay, because that's what's going to make the thickness in the sauce. I'm just going to give this a little bit of a shimmy or a toss. Finish it with a little bit more salt and a little bit more pepper like that. Just make sure that that sauce is coating it. You can see it's not a really red sauce. It just coats it, just so it's enough tomato in it. The most important thing is just to taste the pasta. Amazing. And then we're going to plate it. Then we're going to finish it with a good drizzle of extra virgin olive oil, and then some more fresh basil and a little bit more fresh parsley just to finish her off. Now, you can't say that it isn't easy to make seafood marinara with homemade pasta.